Hello viewers, and we are playing the HermitPack on the Emerald Enclave server. Oh my gosh, there's stuff out there that's not my friend. I don't know what kind of creeper that is. In the interest of entertainment, oh gosh, oh geez. Oh gosh, I'm almost dead. That's not the kind of entertainment I wanted to provide. Okay, so an enclave is, and I completely am not reading this from a thing. I have it memorized. A portion or territory within or surrounded by a larger territory whose inhabitants are culturally or ethnically different. Distinct. Oh my gosh, I can't even read. I mean, remember things correctly. The reason I bring that up, since this is called the Emerald Enclave, I want whatever it is we build to somehow represent that. So, kind of being in Minecraft, I can eat. What am I doing? That's already the case, right? Enclave, we're kind of already culturally distinct from the surrounding areas, because the surrounding areas are bad guys, monsters, mobs. So I'm not sure how that's gonna come into play, but it will come into play somehow. We'll make sure it does. And this is spawn. This is 0-0. It's a little slower here for me. Don't know if it's the mod pack, my computer, or the server, or a combination of all of those things. It's probably not the server, but then again, with modern Minecraft, who knows? Now, if you don't know what the HermitPack is, that's fine. Let's go into our menu here. This is JEI. You can see I don't have it in cheat mode. I don't think I actually could. It's, what am I trying to show you here? It's Minecraft 1.10.2. It's mods on the newest version of Minecraft, and that's a beautiful thing. Let's go into this wonderful house, which actually was on my first day earlier today when I was here. First time on the server. Saved me because I was able to come in here and make it day. And it's a wonderful thing. And look at all these these errors. So everyone and their mom's dad is probably playing this mod pack. And, oh gosh. First of all, I have to say, to anyone new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for checking this video out. Please stay tuned. Please watch this one video. Get a feel for what kind of channel I have. And if you like it, stick around. And if not, then you know what? You checked it out. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. But if you're not new to my channel, then you're like, hey, bRanN, I thought you said you didn't have as much time for videos, and that's why you had to stop making videos. And you're not even making decidedly vanilla, and I love decidedly vanilla, and I wish you'd keep making decidedly vanilla and decidedly vanilla. Oh my gosh, guys, calm down. Listen. Yes, it's true. I still don't have a whole heck of a lot of time. Modded Minecraft is a lot easier to make content for, so that's a thing. And there's many other details that I can go into, and I will over time, eventually. But right now, at the very beginning of a modded series, there's so many things we can do, and I've only done a little bit of them because I didn't want you to see the very early grind. So we have a bed. Let's make sure my spawn point has been set here again. And here's all the items to my name, so really not a whole heck of a lot. And I did make the very basic Tinker's Construct, so we could make some tools using, oh, I don't know. The mod's changed a little bit since, but definitely stone, bone, probably flint. And the books. The books are all new as well. And we have so many different books. Like Materials and You. Just look at how pretty it is. Maybe you've already seen this. But it's all fancier. It keeps getting fancier. Here's all the different materials you can use. And for example, I think... No, never mind. I thought it specifically pointed out which materials can or cannot be used. This versus tool station versus tool forge. Now, before we can have a tool forge, we're going to need something crazy like a whole bunch of clay. And everybody's already seen Tinker's Construct. Everyone who's anyone has seen Tinker's Construct. I want to try to do some of the nature mods, I think. So, it's coming in the inventory to show you. But this is a bad way to show you. Well, let's go. Let's look at something called roots. Now, this looks interesting, and it looks plant-based, and there's not a whole lot of items. So, this piqued my interest, and then also Botania, which I've never really done. Botania is going to take a lot of reading, which I'll do off camera, and then I'll explain it, simplified terms, once we're ready to go that route. So, the series is going to have to be a little different. I'm going to have to be creative with this series, because, like I said, I don't have that much time. So, my current goal is I'm setting aside an hour a week. Now, if I was doing things really interesting, also I'm going to walk around my base. Base is kind of a loose term, but look at the shape and size of it while I'm talking at you. What the heck was I saying? So my current goal is to set aside an hour every week, in which case I just record the whole thing. I'll still do edits. I'll still jump cut. I'll use the fact that I'm talking or not talking to give me points of where to cut. A little trick that I've used for quite some time. And maybe that'll be 2 episodes. Maybe it'll be 3. Most likely it'll be closer to 2. And I'll just release those during the week. So if for some reason there is a week where I'm busy and I can't record, then there won't be episodes that week. But that way the content is fresh, and that way I'm not feeling pressured. Yeah, I'm not going to feel pressured. If I don't have time to make a video, then I'm not going to. But I'm going to try to make so I have that time set aside. Anyway, I guess what I'm saying is I'm going to find a way to make this work. This is not something I could do for Decidedly Vanilla, because Decidedly Vanilla would... It's more story-based, and that's my fault that I took it that direction. And plus, since it's vanilla Minecraft, there's not as much content to explore. You kind of have to make your own content, and I'm not really a builder, so it's kind of all that's left in vanilla Minecraft for me at this point, I think. All right, I am excited. Let's actually do something. This is, if we put this here, a runic tablet. And this old root is the only item that you may not recognize, and I simply got this from breaking the grass. That's all you got to do. It's a random drop, and you get this runic tablet. I looked up this mod, and it says you need this, and it tells you everything. Now, I'm surprised that that didn't show me an achievement, because there are achievements. Who needs pages? Craft a runic tablet. It doesn't say taken. Maybe I have to right-click on it. The reason I bring this up is because achievements are actually a great way to explore mods. If we look in here, a lot of the mods do have achievements added, and it is kind of a way, ready to assemble, craft the assembler. So that would tell me, oh, the first step to get started here is to craft the assembler. And then it's going to kind of show you which items come before which other items. And so that is going to be a great method, actually, to help us explore these mods that I think, at least I, typically never think to look at. Let's right-click. There we go. Okay, this is different. Natural axe. Bark harvesting. Okay, so this is a bark knife, and with it, we can get specific bark. We can harvest the bark from the trees, which we will need for further rituals. Right, so that's going to be very easy to make. Let's pretend like I've memorized what the heck the recipe is. Do I have enough saplings? And if not, it's going to be really easy to get more. Okay, so I have 2 tools. Right now, they're just stone. This is called the stone, I don't know. Let's call it Aoit, because that's funny. The thing is, I don't really like how this tool looks. If we mouse over and press R for recipe, you can see that it's made with just using one of every tool. So in theory, I'm sure we can make one of these for iron, diamond, and maybe some other materials. It's a combination of all the things. But like I said, I don't like the way it looks, and while looks aren't everything, this is a game, and I'm okay with using something that looks more interesting, looks nicer to me, than using something that's better. You'll also notice, as we're chopping down the trees, that we got the fast leaf decay. That's part of this mod pack, and it's actually really, really cool. Now, the best part of a tool like this is I just broke wood, and now I'm breaking stone. And then if I wanted, breaking dirt. It's really cool. Now, this does the same thing, except I like the way it looks, personally, a lot better than the other one. And this is made kind of similarly. Oh boy, I gotta enunciate. But it's the hatchet. It doesn't include the sword or the hoe, I suppose. So with this, I could be whee, but I don't really care about doing that. So anyway, I'm gonna get some more stuff, and then we're gonna build this next thing. All right, assuming I can use any kind of sapling, that actually should be enough. Let's go up to the crafting bench and check that out. Hopefully. It does look like it will work. We just need a piece of wood and a stick. And we can even be fancy and do that. Bark knife. Now we actually have to use this, though, on the bark. And I'm not sure how long these things are going to last. Let's go to a tree that's probably pretty easy to reach. Is there a kitty? Meow. No idea where that is. Let's see. Got some bark. Got some more bark. Nice. So I'm just going to right-click this whole tree. That's all we're doing is right-clicking. Oh, gosh. What the heck? No, creeper. There's a cat here. You don't want to mess with me. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Well, that seemed embarrassing. Well, this is our front yard, or backyard, or side yard. I really haven't decided yet. I suppose we'll take care of that eventually. So sometimes it gives you bark, and sometimes it just breaks the log. All right. How much is that? 19. That should be enough to get started. I hope. All right, in our tablet. That's bark harvesting. Rare materials. In the world around you, you may find several rare plants and herbs that are crucial for many aspects of natural magic. So old roots, we can get that from breaking grass. Verdant sprigs, we got a 130 chance when we're harvesting full-grown crops. I don't know if that will work for the crops where you can right-click them to kind of harvest them, or if we need to break them the old-style left-click, but we'll do some experiments and figure that out. Infernal bulbs. From full-grown netherwort, 1 in 20 chance. So we will be visiting the nether. Dragon's eyes. From chorus flowers. I think we can get a couple of those from spawn. All right, so looking in the achievements, we got 2 different directions we can go. This way looks like... oh gosh, I don't even know. And this way looks a little more simplified. So let's try to go this way. No macerator required. Use a mortar to craft a petal dust. So with some diorite, we can make a pestle. And as far as the mortar goes, I think... oh, no. I was going to say I think we use a normal bowl. But here's the mortar. Oh, my gosh. My throat doesn't always behave. We just use some stone. Oh, perfect. That's the opportunity to show you the tiny coal. So let's cook 8 pieces. Tiny coal is from regular coal. You get 8 pieces per single unit, which has the benefit of 1 tiny coal cooks 1 item. So in the event that you have 7 iron ore and you need to smelt them, you could use the tiny coal and you don't waste that 1/8 of the coal. You get to use only the amount you need to, which is completely unnecessary, but really nice for people who are kind of like me and you want to make sure that you're being as efficient as possible. It looks like there's different bark based on where you get it from. Living pickaxe. Interesting. I wonder why. I wonder how these things are different. But if our first type of armor can be from this mod, I think that would be really awesome. All right, we got enough stone to make this. There's our mortar. Now, we actually need some diorite, which I think, yes, excellent. Way to actually make this stuff useful. And pestle. How do I use it? Right click, right click. I imagine we need a flower. Right click. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, that's not a flower. Let's find a flower. You're kind of a flower, but you're not a vanilla flower. You might not work. You are a string thing. You are a coffee thing. Oh my gosh. Hello? Can I have a flower? There's a flower. There's a flower. Right click? No. Toss? Right click? No. Toss you? Right click? No. Right click. Yes. Yes. Right click. Right click. Can you go in there? Okay, it's full. And I don't think that worked. Lawn Claire. Oh my gosh, bRanN, come on. Lawn care. This simple mixture can grow grass on dirt. Simply right-click to throw the powder at a block within 4 blocks of you growing grass. So it's bone meal, except it's made from redstone, seeds, and grass. That's interesting. Not what I need to know about, though. Rooty stew. So we could mix wheat and the old root to make some kind of appetizing thing. No, actually, they're not very appetizing. And you can use the sprigs to make a healing potion that kind of looks like something you'd find on Resident Evil. However, still not what I need to know about. Did you notice the arrows? Because I didn't. Like at all. All right, we're going the spellcraft route first, I suppose. And here's the mortar and imbuing a staff, modifiers, Terra. Nice, interesting. So all the flowers have different traits. Oh, this is good. Okay, so what we're doing wrong is you have to put the very specific things it wants in there. I was just kind of doing random style, which isn't going to work. Chiseled stone brick. I don't think I can get that right off the bat. Can I? Can I? I can. Of course you can. You just... Not with this amount. I need more stone. Oh, by the way, look what I can do. Oh my gosh, yes. I've seen other people do it that are playing this mod pack. You just... It's beautiful. I want to put everything away. It's so fun. Okay, so if we go like this, we get 4. If we go like this, oh gosh, like that, we get 2. If we go like that, we get this. Then, if we do like a so, then we get like a so.